That's
I don't
crappy.
give him my phone.
What's up, y'all? It's Mel, and welcome back to It's Mel Baby. Today is the Thursday Night Live. Today is September the 12th, 2024. I don't have no topic. I don't really have nothing to talk about. But this is what I do. Hopefully, we'll get around and come up with a topic together. I know saying that is like opening a can of worms, but I'm ready for it. Mm-hmm. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm.
Hey, babe.
Hey, what?
No, I was saying hey to you, 'cause, I can not be happy.
But you're not in it, so you just sitting right there talking about some hate beat.
I'm about to be in it.
Are you?
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
I gotta go use my phone.
Yeah. What's up, whoever that is? How you doing? I'm trying to drink this lemongrass tea. Uh, what's up, Logan? Yeah, I'm blessed too. I'm doing good. How you doing? Um, wait. Just say this recharge the batteries. I wonder if they got caffeine in here. I don't, you know, no, it's supposed to be a herbal tea. I can't do Yeah, it's a herbal tea. Yeah, no caffeine. Okay, how the hell is it gonna recharge you? What up, Miss Boosie? How you doing? I'm good. Lemongrass leaf. Hmm. No wonder it don't have no kind of taste to it. I uh I had a doctor's appointment today. I kind of feel like it's a waste because uh it's how can I say this and not come across through or whatever. It's for what a be. It's for what did she call herself? A medication monitor. Like like what you doing is like taking the place of my doctor. Like shouldn't I be talking to my doctor about changes this medicine putting me through and whatnot? But I guess not. Excuse me. I just got a letter today that was like, hey, don't forget to schedule your annual. I'm not gonna go into detail because not that it's too personal, like, but some of y'all might not want to hear what kind of doctor's appointment it is. And I looked at it. Me and this woman sat on the phone and we talked about it. And we picked out a date for this doctor's appointment. And I'm not gonna even be able to make it because I plans on being in Chicago on that date. Um, I want to leave here on the 5th, and I'm not sure how many days I won't stay, but I know the graduation is on the 7th. but I want to leave out early because we have to go to Great Lakes, which is like an hour or so away from Chicago. Then we have to meet with the people and get our tickets for the graduation and all that bullshit. So I I wanted to leave early. It's just been more and more complicated to go to this goddamn graduation. I feel like, hey, they gonna film it, ain't they? Look, he could just know we was there. Solidarity, even though we didn't come to the graduation, but that would be kind of shitty, wouldn't it? So I have to write a list of shit that I know I got to do. I know I got to get us a. I don't know. I don't know what Keisha plan on doing because I'm going to Chicago hoodwink a crook. Like even if I don't go to the graduation, I'm going to Chicago. What you showing me that for?
I'm showing you.
What you don't want it?
You want one?
What I'm gonna do with one earring? I'm a pip. I wear two.
I didn't get this one pierced too. We open
Oh.
up.
Well, sorry for you.
Come do it for me. Bust it open. Pause. Pause. I said
That's
pause.
what she said.
I said pause.
That's what she said.
Nah, you ain't doing me that. I said pause, man. I ain't like that. I ain't living like that.
So I know, like I said, I'm gonna buy my tickets probably tomorrow. See, I had so much shit to do. The reason I didn't buy my tickets yesterday was I wanted to talk to the fucking airline to make sure. Look, explain to me for real in detail what the fuck does this mean? Because I don't want to spend my money in like if his graduation is not that deep. I want to be able to change it like right then and there. So I can get a flight out for the graduation. But I've been talking to other parents who kids left on the day that Curtis left and who was in Curtis division, and they say the graduation is on the 7th. What?
7th of November.
Of November.
Okay.
Yeah.
I told him.
My family be sitting around bullshitting. I do. I even put out the form that we got to send to Curtis so that we can get admission and clearance to go to the graduation.
Okay, so
I'm on it. I'm going. I told my son I was gonna see him in Chicago, but I guess I'm gonna have to see him in Great Lakes.
Ain't that Chicago still?
No, Great Lakes is an hour and a half away from Chicago.
Oh, well, we can get Uber so we can get a rental car into Chicago, right?
What?
Can we get like a rental car?
Why would I want to get a rental car? I can get a shuttle too.
That too. But November 7th, right? Okay, so November 7th.
No, I'm leaving out on the 5th.
Oh, so you leaving out on the 5th?
Yes, you.
Well, I plan on leaving out at the same time y'all leave out.
Let me go slow for you. This is why I'm leaving out on the 5th. Because for one, the graduation is not in Chicago. We have to go all the way to Great Lakes after Chicago. Now, depending, we can go to Great Lakes a few different ways, but I'm banking on getting a shuttle to bring me to Great Lakes. But we could also catch the train. But I don't want to be riding the train with my luggage and shit going north.
Yeah, that's
right. So but we also got to get there to pick up our tickets because the graduation is on the 7th, but they want us to be there at 6:00 in the fucking morning. That's why I'm leaving out on the 5th. So I can be well rested and shit. Chill. Go up to Great Lakes on the 5th. Relax on well, not really relax on the 6th. Go pick up our tickets. Then chill. Tour Great Lakes for a little bit, whatever. Go to sleep. Yeah, go to see what they got to offer. No need to fucking pass up 2 towns. And on the 6th, go pick up our tickets, talk to the fucking people, and be there at 7:00 in the morning on the 7th. Wow, that's early. So I'm planning on leaving out on Tuesday. What up, Janelle? How you doing? I don't know about the rest of my family, but I guess whatever itinerary I plan, they're gonna follow. So, but right now I got a round trip ticket
Wait,
from
Wait,
Chicago, from Dallas to Chicago
how many days is gonna be out
for $200. What?
there? How many days is gonna be out there?
The graduation is on a Thursday.
Mhm.
I most likely come. I'm trying to decide if I'm gonna come back on that Saturday or do I want to come back on Monday.
Let me know because y'all itinerary. I will be joining y'all itinerary.
No, you won't. I'm not doing all the damn nerd work for everybody.
Well, let me.
You gotta find your own hotel room. You too old to stay in the room with me.
I sleep on the floor.
I don't give a fuck. You too old to stay in the
I
hotel room
sleep
with
on the
me.
floor. Don't worry. Oh, look, y'all get the top. I got the bottom.
Who wanna hear their mama?
Pause. That's crazy. That's well. Oh, that was
Who
wild.
wanna hear their
Yo.
parents fucking?
I'm not. Come get a kiss.
Nah, I have no problem with it if that's what you want to do.
Then I'm gonna become skinny, and then I'm.
Because if you remember, for a lot,
You heard
we
me?
shared the room.
Yeah, you heard me? I said, I'm gonna become skinny. I'm gonna become the fat guy strangler. They gonna come in up to the left, and Captain too bad. I'm like, Bill ready to kiss you. Bill ready to kiss you. So I'm like, ah! I'll be freaking out.
And hey, it is what it is. But like I said to you before, early on we shared the room a lot. Oh, he's not paying attention. He done walked off. He went to the bathroom. He must be planning on going somewhere. Because I'm not gonna spread his business. I'm gonna just say that. Then I got to get a hotel for the 5th, the 6th, and the 7th in Great Lakes. And I guess I won't spend 2-3 more days in Chicago. So that's the 10th. The 8th, well, yeah, I'm going to get that on the 7th. Or the 8th, the 9th, and the 10th. I think 3 days in Chicago should be good enough, right? 3 days in Great Lakes, 3 days in Chicago. But really, to tell you the truth, it depends on the cost of my ticket. Because I was peeping that out. I got miles, though. That's the good thing about it. But I won't be using my miles. I won't build my miles up. You know. What up, Bonita? I seen that. I was getting there. All right, then. And, yeah. That's my plan. I know my tickets done went up because, no word of lie, when I very first looked at tickets to Chicago, I found tickets for $79. But I'm going to upgrade to Plus. So what's that? About 95 or 100? It don't, but that means I can change my ticket if need be. So that's why I'm gonna upgrade to Plus. And I ain't took a trip with Keisha in, oh Lord, years. This is gonna be fuck. I ain't took a trip with my kids in years. Oh my God. I told you, Miss Boosie, Rebel Ridge was on the chain. What up, Bonita? How you doing? When I saw when I started watching it, and it started off fucking good. because the police robbed them. And I was like, look at that man. He ain't about to take that shit. Then when he found out that he couldn't get his money back and shit, he was getting mad and you could see it. Yeah, you say. Well, I watched somebody, I was planning on going to Maxwell's. And I watched somebody who said they wouldn't feed their dog fucking Maxwell's. I went, wow. Do I even want to go there now? Oh, wow, it is? Right. Oh, I'm ready for the Chicago cold. I got a Saints Parker, and even if I don't bring my Saints Parker, I got a damn heavy and very insulated leather jacket. So I probably bring my leather coat if it be cold like that when we goes that way. Yeah, I probably do bring my leather coat. It got a hood on it and everything. It got an inside fleece vest. So yeah, I probably bring my leather coat. Then I'm going to the graduation. So I probably do bring my leather coat. I got to give me another Stetson do. Don't judge me. No, it's not a Texas thing. We have cowboys in Louisiana. And hmm, that be fucked up, huh? Be have my Stetsons and shit on, but got chucks on my feet down. That'd be fucked. Right. I also have a dive hat though, but I think my Stetson called for this occasion. Fuck, I might wear Curtis's. I don't think he gonna be like, she got my fucking hat on. Yeah, son, I do. He brought a nice white Stetson. Um, and when he came home and he was like, I said, son, let me see that hat. And I put it on. I went, oh, it fit all right. He wouldn't tell me where you got it at, dude. Dick. So I still ain't decided on what I'm gonna wear. Well, I wanted to wear my poncho, but if it's too cold for that, and I have to wear my leather jacket, but I'm gonna be ready. No, bitch, I ain't no Texas Ranger. No, look, I had an uncle used to be called Pete Willie, and I never saw that man without a cowboy hat, and I never saw him without boots on. Even when we would go to his house, his had to be laying on the table. Never saw him without it. And he always used to have nice boots. He used to have them leather ankle boots and shit like that. And they used to be nice. And I don't even know why he was wearing them boots. He was working the rail. And yeah, we come from shit. My aunt still own horses in the country. Can y'all do a meet and greet next year when I have some vacation time? Because I use most of my time this year I want some gumbo. Man, I always be making gumbo is easy to make. Well, I grew up making it and I grew up around people who did make it, so it's easy to me. But it's still pretty easy. You know, I have somewhat, even though I still use my father's recipe, so say, I have come up with other ways to cook it and add to it. Cause till I taste my mama's friend gumbo, I never had gumbo with hot sausage in it. I had never had gumbo with ham in it. Um, I had never had what else they had up in there? A gumbo with chicken necks and no, my daddy always had gizzards. I can't even say that. But I had to change the way I cook my gumbo because I'm out here in Texas. Like I can't get a hold of a tassel like that. Wait, no, I'm not even gonna say because I'm out here in Texas, because I'm out here in Dallas, and their smoked meat is not like our smoked meat in Louisiana. And if you go down to Texas, they that's where we at. Like we've been in Texas for generations. So, you know, so Texas is like New Orleans, so say. Like you can find pickle meat in Texas, you can find the boudin, you can find yeah, you can find boudin here, but it ain't no Louisiana boudin. Put it like that, okay? There's a distinct difference. Um, and you can find the pickle meat, you can find the boudin, you can find the tassel, you can find real andouille sausage, just stuff like that. Because I'm really thinking about taking me a trip to Houston because then I could get all those things like so I can cook me my family's traditional, Thanksgiving gumbo. Um, but like I said, I've changed my daddy's recipe somewhat on the way that I cook it. Cause my daddy would start out with throwing his chicken and all that shit in the pot all together at the beginning. And what I found as I learned how to cook was you gonna cook all your fucking chicken off the bones if you throw it in the pot with the gizzards. So how I cook my gumbo now is once I put my gizzards in the pot to burrow, I put my chicken in the oven to roast. That way it holds up better once I put it in that water. I season it first though. Keep that in mind. And I learned that part from how can I say an African cookbook, perhaps. And then once I found the recipe in the cookbook, I went to YouTube to see how some people would make it. All right, go ahead and make your bologna sandwich. Shit, that was my problem. I ain't feel like cooking. I most likely eat a ham sandwich. I do got that or turkey. My son just came up in here with this fucking little sandwich and shit, trying and he done split it up. Motherfucker, that ain't enough for all of us. I'm gonna bring one fucking sandwich and talking about y'all want peace. What? Well, why you ask me did I want some? It ain't my fault you didn't bank on her wanting something. I don't know how you couldn't bank on her wanting something. Then, you know how you cut a sandwich and your meat and shit fall off? This motherfucker taking my meat, talking about I'm gonna go ahead on and keep that a little bit. Man, if you don't let my damn meat go, then Keisha fucked around and ate my jalapeno. I was like, boy, you peoples. Keisha called me. She told me, why am I sitting around like a bum? And I was like, what the fuck you talking about? I thought I told you the game plan before we came here. See, because like I said, I had a doctor's appointment today. Um, but I was hungry. I didn't have time. Well, I did have time to cook, but I chose not to. So at that point, I had to get dressed and we had to leave. And my doctor's appointment was for 2:15, but we got down there about 1:30ish. And I was like, well, Keisha, I don't know about you, but I'm going over here to this here store. I said, I'm going to get me something to eat. I say, would I look more like a bum eating a sandwich in the street or eating the no, I didn't say that. I said, do you think I have time to eat this sandwich before my appointment? And she was like, it depends on how fast you eat. And I'm like, that's not saying shit. I already know it all depends on how fast I eat. So I got the sandwich, but then I looked up and they got their little deli counter, you know. So I was like, I said, you know what? I brought the sandwich with me, but I ended up putting it back because I ended up buying a chicken leg and some green beans. And so I don't know what the fuck Keisha was doing, but she was still in the store and I went outside. I said, I'm gonna be outside waiting on you, him. And she was like, okay. And when she come out, I'm eating my green beans. I was like, I thought I told you I was going to eat. I'm hungry. She was like, but you could have waited. I said, yeah, that's a better look. Instead of eating outside, eating in the doctor's office. Yeah, that's a better look.
Like this. Be like this, Dad. Pim Dad. That's me.
Right.
I'm on my way.
Hold my sandwich.
Right. No,
on,
I got me a chicken leg and some green beans.
Look. All right, well, how about this? Like this. That's me.
Man,
I'm gonna get one of my.
by the time she came out there, I was almost finished with my green
come in
beans.
that quick.
And then I ate my green beans. I was like, here, hold this right quick.
I know you did. I know you said hold this. I just had a feeling. You know, sometimes you get that feeling.
I was done with that. So then I started in on my chicken. And the woman put a roll in there for me. Keisha talking about, so you gonna bring this chicken home? I said, bitch, ain't nothing but a bone in there. What you talking about? Bring one home. I said, I don't feed my dog bones. So yeah, I tore that shit up before I went to the doctor. And then I get up in there. I think this woman was trying to flirt with me. I was like, okay, bitch, you better watch yourself. And so, you know, I talked to her and did whatever. And I waited to be called and whatever. I did my little appointment with my doctor and whatnot. And when I came out, you know, I waited to get my appointment. And as we leaving, somebody hollering, you have a good day here. And this fucker here talking about, yeah, I tell a crazy unhinged motherfucker that shit too. I say, that's fucked up. I say, which one it was? She was like, I don't know, she had blonde hair, I think. I said, yeah, I know just who it was. And she was like, "How you knew?" I said, "Cause I think she fucking trying to flirt."
Man, South Alabama beat the brakes off Northwestern.
I don't do college.
87-10.
I don't do college.
That's monsters. I mean, they took the ball over every single time.
I'm waiting for Sunday.
Yes, sir.
I went out. I wore my Saints tennis. They ain't trying to fuck with us though. They ain't got it on their minds because normally, and when we got a game, even when we don't play them, they always got some shit to say in their mouth about the fucking Saints.
At least you come get my job. Man.
I didn't run across nobody like that today.
I said, oh Lord. He was like, we see y'all this Sunday, boy. All that stuff y'all talking. I'm like, man, come on, man. What do you want to eat?
That's
He was
because you
like,
be talking that
I
shit
want
with
to
the people.
use the Cowboy special. I was like, oh, we ain't got that here.
And
He was like,
yeah, I wore my Saints
he said, you know,
tennis.
we're America's team, boy. We're going to the Super Bowl this year. And
Everybody
we're
want to go
house.
to the Super Bowl.
I say that every year about the Cowboys. And guess what? They do go to the
No.
Super Bowl. And they're watching other teams.
What are you hollering for? I
I
saw
say,
a TikTok with the Cowboys cheerleaders. Hold up. They had two sets of cheerleaders. They had the present cheerleaders and the other cheerleaders from the last time the Cowboys won the Super Bowl. If you were to see,
they was all in wheelchairs. I guarantee you.
they
They had
wasn't,
wheelchairs, no
Mhm.
teeth, and with canes.
they wasn't in wheelchairs.
They look like Betty
No.
White.
I'm gonna tell you what they look like.
They was old.
You remember when Francine got that acid through in her face?
Oh.
That's what they looked like. They was just. I was like, wow. I wouldn't even put them up there.
I was like, y'all
They'd
going
have
to
had
hell
some
for that.
stand-ins for them.
I would just said there was a Make-A-Wish Foundation. God forgive me. I would have never.
I mean, people are fucking stupid.
They going to hell for that.
That was on Instagram.
They going to hell for that.
No. Then they had one with the Cowboys fan talking about, oh, we getting ready for the football season, and he got on the chair and he got in the trash can. I went, wow.
Hey, did you hear about Shannon Sharp?
I heard about that, but they say Dak is the highest paid quarterback in the league right now. Yes, I heard about Shannon Sharp.
They said
What
Shannon
did
Sharp
you hire
received
for?
$100,000 offer from the Dolphin side.
Well, he gonna need it because
ESPN.
ESPN fired his ass.
Oh no, they fired him.
Yes, they did.
They just posted that on the page.
ESPN fired him. Who wouldn't fire somebody who's on Instagram having sex? Live.
They suck for that.
Your employee is on Instagram Live having sex.
Tell them to put it back in. Wow, it's crazy. And Michelle sounded like a whole dude though. Cause Michelle like, yeah, I got you. I'm like, man, that dude voice deep as yeah, boy. Hey, boy. I looked up the thing like,
Why are you harassing me? Don't you have some bitch to go outside and talk to?
why do you think that?
That's your routine. What? You must have a short memory, son.
Oh yeah, you're right.
About saying it's Sharp. Hey, Crystal, how you doing? You know, Shannon Sharp was on Instagram Live having sex. He said he didn't. It just happened that way. He wasn't planning that. He said he went home, he threw his phone on the bed and got to it. And I was like, what, bitch? Right. How the fuck you got to it with that bad knee, motherfucker? Come on.
For a whole minute and 26 seconds.
For a minute and 26 seconds.
That's how long the video was.
Wow. What up, Scrappy?
Well, I'm like, ain't no way. And he talking
Is
about,
that because, how did he find out that he was on Instagram? Did somebody call him?
yeah, this son was calling him. So look, so
Yeah,
the video
but-
shows he'll put the phone here and the phone go on the bed. Then you just have, come on, Michelle. She's like, all right. Okay, what the? I said, first of all, Michelle's voice is deep as yours. That gotta be a dude. It gotta be a dude. Then he was like,
You have
why my
experience
phone?
with that? What up,
Yeah,
Stacy?
he was like this. He was like, dang, my phone ready. My phone. Hey, he picked up his phone. What up? You on Instagram Live?
Wait.
Lord. Oh Lord. He grabbed
A minute and 26
Dang.
seconds.
his hand is on the phone. And that's gonna stop you from hearing it. All the heavy breathing. He go,
A minute and 26
a
seconds.
minute and 26 seconds. And he said on his show, he was like, I am disappointed. I'm disappointed in myself. I was like, a minute and 26 seconds. I've been disappointed in myself. A minute and 26. You a minute man, Shannon.
Literally.
That man was a quickie. The quickies, this name game now.
Well,
He's in his 40s, so what you expect? If he
what
was
the fuck you talking about? At least it got hard.
how would you know he got hard? Because this dude could probably be.
Because you can't nut with a soft dick.
Hey, pause. I know that.
I bet you do.
Hey, pause.
I bet you do.
Pause. I don't hear that.
So, that was crazy. I bet you do. Damn, a minute and 26 seconds. I think me and him would have had a problem. And I ain't even into shit like that. How you think that went after he hung up the phone? You think he went to sleep or she was whipping his ass? Just like the day I saw this couple in their 40s and they were pregnant. I was like, bitch, if I was you, I'd be fucking his ass up. Who the fuck won't be having a baby in their 40s? Ain't no brother that. Like, once you hit your 40s, you know, your kid's supposed to be coming up out your house soon enough. Right. and they was pregnant. Right. That's fucked though. Damn, a minute and 26 seconds. Wow. Then, like I see, oh boy, shit. I don't know. In your 40s and pregnant, like, do you hear the end of the road playing when you find out you're pregnant in your 40s? Like, man, fuck that. And I was like, ain't this some shit? Poor people. Like, you supposed to be getting ready for an empty nest. And you're going to have to wait 20 more fucking years. That's shitty. Well, no, they didn't have the time to take their clothes off, from my understanding, because he said he just threw the phone on the bed and they just stole it. I was like, they probably didn't take off no clothes. They might have just rearranged it. Man, I told Keisha, I didn't realize today was Thursday. I was like, damn, Lonzo coming. I don't know if he coming. I don't think I want him to come. What up, Monet? How you doing? But the reason I don't want him to come is he when I talked to him yesterday, he said he was not feeling well. And and with these little kids and they're not feeling well and they're not feeling well enough to go to school, I don't want to be around you, baby. Right. Yeah. I'm writing this down. That's Great Lakes. The only somewhat halfway decent thing about this is the Navy tells you where to stay at or where you could stay. They tell you about accommodations. What up, Cheryl? How you doing? I'm good, and you? Yes, the weather is changing, but we supposed to be back in our 90s next week. We've been in the 80s and under for the past, I'm gonna say, maybe week or so. Is that rain from Francine? Y'all getting this boosted? You're right about that, Monique, because I'm more than sure my sons is a couple of times how I caught COVID. You miss Texas because you lived in Austin. How many years you lived in Austin? And I'm gonna tell you why you miss Austin. All right, so that's rain from Francine. Oh, you lived there for 1 year? Oh yeah, I know you miss it because I lived there for like 6 months, and I was just starting to really learn Austin when we moved. I was pissed off, but I can guarantee you, if you moved to Dallas, you wouldn't have had that same experience. Because I prefer Austin to Dallas. Austin is more of a fun atmosphere. The people not dicks. Um, that's pretty much. Then when we lived in Austin, we lived at North Austin. So, you know, it was kind of okay. Uh, I got to find out. But yeah, I enjoyed Austin. Didn't want to leave. My only beef that I had with Austin, and I can't even say that was my beef with Austin, is that our apartment was on the third floor. Yeah, that was my beef because we was on the third floor. My neighbors always was fucking complaining, even when we wasn't even fucking moving around. Y'all making too much noise, but they didn't start complaining until they knew we was lesbians. Because at first they was trying to flirt, and we was like, no, we good. Yeah, I know. That's no. Curtis done already let us know. He done sent us a postcard already. And it told us about everything we needed to know about going to his graduation. Um, I guess today, oh wait, no, it's fucking tomorrow. See, that's why I thought today was fucking Friday. Tomorrow supposed to be the day if they able to call that he supposed to be calling. And I hope nobody fucked up. Because if somebody fucked up, they ain't gonna be calling. Man, I was going to the store tomorrow for one fucking thing. But then when I got home and wanted to start cooking, I realized I needed more than what I thought. Because I wanted jalapenos. And I have a can, but hmm. Well, congratulations to your son. I'm nah, I'm pretty good. They all sitting around here and whatever. But I feel like that was the best thing for him. So I'm good. I'm good with him not being here. Um, because I really do believe that was the best for him. He was doing a lot of stupid shit here. And I prefer him to be there than in the jail. Okay? So, and they're gonna sit there like, oh, why are you saying that? Why would you bitch, be real with yourself. So, um, yeah, I'm good with it. What up, DC and Lisa Production? How you doing? Right. So, he left me his car, and he was mad at me at first because I told him, I said, I'm not gonna drive your car. It's just gonna sit there till you come back. And he was like, you can't do that to him. And I was like, what? You got to drive it. I've driven the car. It's not all that it's cracked up to be. Um, the gear shift is tight. All right. No, he didn't get in no trouble either. But like I say, the way he was going, trouble easy to get into and hard. Trouble is easy to get into and hard to fucking get out of. So, like I say, I'm just I'm okay with it. Right. I want to know if he can swim now. But oh, as I was saying about his car, um, yeah, I don't drive it like he would want me to. I'm more than sure. Uh, your son's a chef. Um, when Curtis left, he was talking about being an engineer. So I don't know. I'll see. Right, Miss Boosie. And I don't really. At first, he told me they wanted him to be a firefighter. Then he changed his mind and came back and was like, they said engineer or some shit. I don't know. I guess we're gonna find out when he graduates. or when he calls us, either way. But yeah, I wonder if he can swim. Cause Lord knows I tried and he just could not fucking get it. He's afraid of floating. He's afraid of his face in the water. And that's why I was like, why did you choose the Navy, son? And he was like, that's who took me. Because, yeah, he afraid of his face being wet. We not quite sure, but like I said earlier, I've been talking to parents whose children are in the same division with Curtis and who left the same day as Curtis, and they say it's November the 7th. Yeah, I know they teach him, but like I say, I tried for years. He never could get the shit. He couldn't float. he Then he didn't like his face wet. I was like, wow. Next October the 3rd. That's close. Congratulations. Where's his graduation at? He went Army, right? Right. Because I met a Navy chaplain, but Missouri. Mm. I met a Navy chaplain. She's a friend of my sister's, and she told me she ain't know how to swim. But in her defense, she went from Army to Navy. That makes sense. And she served for 43 years. I was like, wow. Then I started doing the math. You sure? That's not fucking possible. Maybe I got the years wrong. Because she's not quite 60 yet. And that would have made her 16. Bitches, you counting ROTC? That's why I tell my sister, you be hanging with some wackos and shit. Yeah, I know. I come from a military family. Yeah, everybody love it after they get through boot camp. Um, Shit. Matter of fact, um, Curtis is ever the recruiter. So he may, I don't know if he said he can also do 2 years or whatever, and he come back home and be a recruiter. Which I think they probably already do that because he recruited 2 people before he even got into the Army. So he's not what is it? He's already bumped up a couple of levels because he recruited people. You know, he's not first class. He's like second class now, some shit. Um, so we gonna see. I once we found out he was going to the Navy, I kept telling him, "Oh, you wants to be a seaman, okay?" He was like, "Please don't call me a seaman. I'm supposed to be a sailor. Don't call me a seaman." I was like, "All right, seaman." But if y'all ever seen Family Guy, and if you haven't seen it, and you know, if you watch Family Guy, there's Ida. Ever, if you ever seen Family Guy, if you know Ida, you know. And matter of fact, that's what they used to call him, uh, Seaman First Class. Watch that episode. That's one of my favorite episodes of fucking Family Guy. And is when Quagmire dad comes back from the Navy and shit like that. And he comes home and he's like, "Son, I came here because I want to talk to you." And he was like, "Okay, Dad, I'm happy you're back, Dad." This, that, and the other. And everybody like, "Damn, his daddy gay as fuck." And he never saw it. So uh, one day something happened. He was like, "Are you gay?" He was like, "No, I'm not gay. I'm a woman trapped in a man's body, and I want to have a operation." Man, could you imagine that shit? And then you want to know what's the fucking crazy shit? His daddy wanted to become a mama, a woman, and his mama was a hoe that turned into a Christian. I was like, wow. No wonder Quagmire's so fucked up. And shit, like I said, I was really planning on going on to Chicago for my birthday, but it really don't make no sense, do it? So I'm gonna just wait that week or so, 2 weeks, and go. Because this is why it's funny. His daddy never was there. He would come back and visit him every now and then and shit like that. But his daddy never really was with his mama. And so when his daddy did come back, his daddy wanted to be, Kate Jenner like. And then his mama, that was funny because how you found out that his mama was a hoe was what the fuck? Oh, Quagmire was a prostitute and he got caught up in it. So they had pressed charges on him and shit. And his mama came and she was like, "How can a son of mine be like this, that, and all that kind of shit, right?" And they got men in the courtroom just looking at her like, "Bitch, please." And what up, Crystal? They got men looking at her like, "Bitch, please." And so he was like, "Mom, help me." What up, Tina? So blessed, how you doing? He was like, "Mom, help me." And whatnot. And she's like, I can't do that because what you did goes against this, that, and the other, and all that, right? So when the judge sentenced him, and I give you time to go home and get your affairs in order, you have to report back tomorrow. He come the next day, he reporting to jail and shit, and he's saying his goodbyes and shit. And his mama pull up with the judge and shit, and the judge pants is down. Right. She no, I think she sucked them off. I don't think she fucked them. And they come there, the judge, his pants went down, his zipper was down. And he was like, you free to go. I worked it out with your mother and all that, and he's zipping up his pants. I was like, oh wow. Okay. Yeah. Man, that's kind of fucked that they kind of, I'm not gonna say that because Peter was doing too fucking much. But it was like, wow. Right. That's why I say family, they was doing too much, but it was fun while it lasted. Oh man. We used to watch Family Guy like whoa. Like I had the box sets and shit. And I was like, shit. The beginning was funny, but as it kept going on and on, they got even crazier with these stories and shit. I was like, shit. But another favorite of mine is when they was fucking with Stewie, and he made the little painting, and it was like, oh, look at what my baby did. He's the next Picasso. Look how good it is. Thank you, baby, and all that kind of shit, just buttering them up and telling them all kind of shit, right? And then when he walked out the fucking room, they fucking talking about it. What the fuck is that? I can't even tell what the hell that is. Picasso, and they dying laughing, talking shit. And Stewart just right around the corner, like, and he crying and shit. That was funny. American Dad is okay. Um, yeah, I have a lot of funny episodes from them too. Yeah, that's Keisha shit. But I'm a little more old school. I prefer King of the Hill. But American Dad has this thing too. That's what I was talking about last week when we was talking about eating the pig brains. Stan ate that cow brain, and the cow had mad cow's disease. And yeah, I like the Boondocks too. And he ate that cow, and he went to fucking tripping. He's talking about whoa and right. And he was hallucinating and seeing all kind of shit. But I also like the episode when Barry was taking them pills and shit, and they sent him to prison, him and Steve, for some shit. I forget what they did, but they sent him to a prison on like an all rig, and Barry, he didn't give Barry his pills, and Barry was fucking Barry crazy, and he went to tripping and shit. But that got him off the fucking thing because Barry, really what got him off the thing was Steve started learning to talk to the dolphins. Don't ask me. Fuck it. I don't know. Yeah, King of the Hill. That is my go to bed shit. I don't have too many episodes now because they don't play it like that. But let me tell you what I do. I put it on Hulu because Hulu got all of them. They're missing a few episodes here and there, but they have, I'm gonna say 95 to 97% of all the King of the Hills. Too much cursing on what? It got to be, I don't know. Oh, the Boondocks. That's the only one I know that they got too much cursing on. Uh, yeah, when you say Grandpa got knocked out. My son's favorite fucking Boondocks is the one with the Katrinians. And I'd be like, they putting a bad light on us with that episode, right? Like, are you sure that's your favorite? But I have to realize, even though they were born in New Orleans, they're not New Orleans. They were raised, except for Terrell, but he came out here and assimilated quickly. All of them were born in New Orleans and shit. Curtis wasn't even going to school when we moved to Dallas. Shit. So, and matter of fact, Dwayne was only in the first grade when we moved to Dallas. Was he? Was he? No, I think he was still in kindergarten. Let me think. Yeah, he was in kindergarten when we moved out here. So, they really Oak Cliff boys, Uh, so, they don't really realize what the fuck they saying about us with that Boondocks episode. And I'm not gonna lie, it's fucking funny, but man, that's cool how they fucking see us. My favorite part of that episode though was when Ruckus say, "I'm gonna get me a dog, and I'm gonna name that motherfucker Levy, and every time it rain, I'm gonna kick it." That was my funniest part of that episode. But the way they portrayed New Orleanians, uh, um, do I know anyone from Alexandria? I'll tell you the truth. I have family up there, but that's all I could say. um, no, I have like my daddy people. They sprinkled all up and down Louisiana. Like like I said, one of my cousins grew up. She's from Shreveport. Um, my daddy and his brothers. How can I say this and not come off a little harsh? I'm not gonna still say my daddy too much, but my uncles was hoes, and they went up and down that highway because I was talking to Keisha one day, and my uncle wife is from Bill Platt. Well, his ex-wife, God rest her soul, she's from Bill Platt, and Bill Platt is all the way on the other side of fucking Opelousas. What the fuck was my uncle doing over there? But his ass was over there. So, and then my daddy used to be in unison and shit. So yeah, I can't take my daddy out there. Maybe he might not have been a hoe per se, but he got around. Cause I remember, wow, some little child got abducted. Mm-mm-mm. People need to keep a hold of their damn children. Don't they know what kind of shit going on out there? And then it's an election year. Motherfuckers will say anything to fucking win. Right? That's just like that man. who got on there because he was mad that they kept using his son as a point about fucking people being immigrants in the United States. And he said he wished that his son would have been killed by a 60-year-old white man because them bitches need to keep his son name out they fucking mouth. Stop using him as a fucking political fucking thing. I was like, wow. I know I don't do politics, but come on, y'all. Even if you didn't watch the debate, by now people have been talking about it enough. Y'all don't think that shit was funny? That he was like, uh, they're eating people's pets. They're eating people's cats and dogs out there. I was like, now that's just disrespectful as fuck. Like, they're eating people's fucking pets now. I said, yeah, they might be stealing them motherfuckers, but they're reselling them. I guarantee you that. You can get more money for selling the motherfucker than eating the motherfucker, all right? You know, that's the big fucking scam out here. I'm going to tell you what I'm laughing at. I don't know if y'all remember, my sister had a dog named Pinky, right? And so I I immediately told my sister, I was like, that dog don't want no part of you, like, go ahead on and get rid of the dog, whatever, whatever, whatever. Get you another dog, that can appreciate you. Oh no, me and Pinky got an understanding, this, that, and the other. Well, Pinky ran away one day, right? So Pinky ran away. My sister out there. Oh, I gotta find my dog. Oh, so she finally finds Pinky, because somebody in the area had her, right? And so she goes over there and she like, that's my fucking dog and whatever, whatever. So she get Pinky back. I'm gonna say she had Pinky for about maybe a week or two, and the bitch gone again. So that time, when the dog left the second time, she was like, fuck that bitch. I hope she could find herself a better fucking life. I was like, but you're right, you're right. So, long story short, next time she hear about Pinky, it's from somebody who found her, but this is how they found her. When the dog ran away that time, a family had took her, right? But they couldn't have a dog in their apartment. They already had a dog or two or whatever, and the people was like, just too many dogs or whatever. So they got rid of Pinky, right? And they posted, no, they didn't cook her. What up, Chatterboo? How you doing? So they posted an ad somewhere about how they had this dog. It was so nice and she needed to be rehomed and all that good shit, right? So here come this fucking dog savior come down and get the dog, right? Oh, well, I'll come take the dog and I'll give her a good life, blah, blah, this and blah, blah, that. Bitch took the dog to the vet to get it scanned to see who owned it. So at that point, the microchip said my sister's name. So she contacted my sister about the fucking dog. So my sister was like, right. So my sister told her, That dog don't want nothing to do with me. Every time I get her, she done ran away from me, and I'm not dealing with that shit no more. You do whatever you want with the fucking dog, right? Nah, that was months ago. So my sister just assumed that the shelter had put the dog fucking down, right? Well, I met my sister on the phone last week or the week before that, and we talking, and she scrolling through next door, and she looked, and she just started dying laughing. I said, "What the fuck you dying laughing at?" She said, "Somebody got my fucking dog again, and they're trying to fucking find her a home." She's just dying laughing because the dog just really, I don't know. I don't know if she don't want a home, but I guess they changed her microchip information because they didn't try to give her back to her. And my sister was like, that's Pinky." She said, "Damn, the bitch still alive," dying laughing. And I was like, "What's so funny about the dog still being alive?" She said, "Because I know that woman was trying to, do what she had to do for the dog, but she didn't want the dog. She just got the dog so that she could give it away or whatever, whatever. But she wanted me to take the bitch back. And I told her, get her ass on." I went, wow, the dog is still a fucking live. And my sister was like, "That's my dog." And I was like, "Bitch, you lying," right? So what I did was, because I got pictures and shit of the dog, and I couldn't find none at that time, but I just so happened to be going through my phone, and I say, "Wait, let me go to her TikTok. I know she got pictures of the motherfucker on there." So I looked at that picture, then I changed it, and I looked back, and I looked at the other picture at the other dog, and I went, "Bitch, that is your dog." And she just started dying laughing again. "Oh, well, I hope that bitch have a happy life, because I don't want her no more." And I was like, wow. That's been about 2 years. And the dog is still a fucking alive. Because she started having issues with Pinky around the time she got the cat. And my sister sent me a picture of the dog and the cat laid up. But the dog fucking just had issues with the cat. They wouldn't fight or nothing. Shit, my sister told me something last night, fucked my head up. My sister used to have a flock of chickens, right? But now she down to a chicken, right? And we talking this shit because she getting some more birds in, right? And I say, "Your cat ain't gonna fuck with him, right?" She was like, "Let me tell you something. You know that old chicken I got out there? She runs shit around here." Your chicken. Yeah, she runs shit around here. Bitch, stop lying. She said, "No. If my cats are out in the yard eating, if that chicken come up, them cats walk off." I went, wow. So the chicken runs shit around there. She said, "Yeah. Don't ask me. It's just how it is." I went, wow. Because normally, you think of the cat eating the bird and shit like that, but the chicken runs shit. I went, wow. And I know this chicken old. This chicken got shit. She's still laying eggs, but I don't know when she got the chicken. But I know the chicken at least 3 years old. Fuck, the chicken older than the cat. Yeah, the chicken is older than the cat. I'm like, wow, that's some shit. She had three when she moved up. One got hit by a car. One just disappeared, and that was recently. And Oh, I'm gonna tell you about that. Um, I had started smoking outside, right? So I'm out there one morning early, and I'm just chilling, observing the neighborhood, right? And I see a black cat come from back down there by my neighbor, and it's slowly walking and it's peeping the scene and shit, right? So it get behind my neighbor's truck. So I'm like, oh, okay, you sneaky bitch. Then I just so happened to look. There was a squirrel, right? So the squirrel come down. I said, oh Lord, that bitch gonna run into that fucking cat. So the squirrel come down and he walking and he goes over there and just like I said it, soon as that motherfucker took off, the cat went "Rah," and the fucking thing took off and it ran up the telephone pole just enough for the cat not to get it. And the bitch turning around, giving it a piece of his fucking mind. I went, bitch, you mighty fucking flip for a bitch who was about to be fucking breakfast. That bitch was going off. I was like, wow, I should have recorded that shit because I saw it coming. I knew it was gonna happen. I did not know the squirrel was gonna be mouthy like that, dude. But I'm more just sure the cats would eat the squirrels because they ain't nothing but rats. Um, but she told me when she lived in Thailand, I didn't hear the whole conversation because sometimes I don't listen to what she's saying. But hear me out. She said there was a place where she lived, and in that place, they used to have dogs, cats, chickens, um, a bunch of monkeys, and some kind of other animals. And she said they all got along and they all lived peacefully. I was like, wow. But I guess there ain't no reason to fight if y'all know y'all all gonna fucking eat, right? And the only reason I'm gonna have to believe the only reasons that the cats let the chicken eat first is because they know it ain't gonna eat that much. Fuck, is a bird like? What is good for five kibbles or something? But I've been chased by a bird before, and that shit ain't nothing nice. Wow, I don't know, but you know what? I'm convinced I've eaten something that wasn't chicken before. Um, I've been to, matter of fact, it was here in Texas. Even though in New Orleans, one of the fucking Chinese places I used to enjoy, they did a raid on them and they had a freezer full of cats and dogs. And their claim to fame was, we're not feeding that to our customers. That's our own personal meat. Would you have believed that? Wow. It was in Carrollton. It wasn't Chinese Kitchen. It was like down the block from Chinese Kitchen, like the place you would go to because Chinese Kitchen was overcrowded, and they had dogs and cats hanging in their freezer. They were dressed, so Who's to say they weren't feeding it to their customers? But I ran into that encounter out here. I was eating I don't know what it was, but it was supposed to be chicken. And it had a bone in it. And I was like, this ain't no fucking chicken bone. I say, fuck. Fuck, at this point, ain't nothing I could do with it. I just threw the bone away and I just kept eating my food. I said, I don't know what the fuck it is, but this shit is good. I don't even want to know what it is, but this shit is good. I kid you not. We, when I looked at that bone, I was like, this ain't no fucking chicken bone. Like, I've eaten a lot of chicken in my life, and I've never seen a bone like this in no chicken. It was like cartilage, and then it was like a little bone in it, and I was like, No, it was not sweet and sour chicken because I'm allergic to pineapples. So it probably was sesame chicken or chicken and broccoli. And that's the shit that kind of fucked my head up because when I was younger and I would go to Chinese restaurants, I would only order shrimp dishes because a shrimp, you feel me? You can't fucking fuck up a shrimp. You can't say you giving me something that's a shrimp and it's not a shrimp because you can't fuck up shrimps. You know, you can't substitute no shrimp. So I used to always eat, shrimp and broccoli or sweet sour shrimp or some shit like that. I don't know what made me change and I started eating the chicken again. But shit. We went to a fucking gas station out here and I swear Keisha and Curtis had to be eating rats. Them was the smallest fucking chicken fucking legs I ever, well, not legs, uh, wingettes I had ever seen in my fucking life. I was like, something wrong with that chicken. I don't know. I wouldn't eat that if I was y'all. Them motherfuckers was so small and funny shaped. I was like, y'all put that shit. I said, y'all bitches gonna be blowing up somebody's bathroom. And just like I fucking said it, they was still eating the motherfuckers. And they was running looking for the bathroom. I said, I told y'all, don't eat that shit. I said, when we went there and I looked around and I was like, no, I don't want nothing. That was your fucking cue. No, but y'all won't try the chicken wings. Go ahead on, eat the chicken wings. And them motherfuckers, I say, see how y'all tearing them fucking things up? They talking about, you want something? No, baby, I'm good. I'm good. I think I had gotten you something like a fucking hot dog or something. You can't fucking, you can't fuck up shit like that. So you ain't want to try the dog? Wow. But no, there was just something not right about these fucking chicken wingettes. And I was like, don't eat that. I swear it looked like it might have been the little front rat leg or something, a big rat or something. Or maybe they was eating some kind of squirrel or something. But you ain't want no dog? Hell no, okay. But them wingettes was fucking weird. And I was like, y'all eat that shit if y'all want, but y'all gonna be blowing up somebody's bathroom. And just like I fucking said it, them motherfuckers was running looking for a goddamn bathroom. They was fucking the bathroom up so much you could smell it sitting outside. I said, I told y'all don't eat that shit. That's what the fuck y'all get. Fuck that. And I was like, damn, they don't have no doors on these bathrooms? Fuck. I said, I guess it's a good thing we found out where the bathrooms was before y'all needed them, huh? Because they was running for that bathroom. I was like, fuck that. Shit. What it was, a chihuahua or some shit? I didn't know Japanese ate dogs. You sure he was Japanese? The Japanese eat dogs? I knew the Thai do. I knew uh I saw a video on YouTube and it was fucking that dog up. They had him on, they had them cleaned them out and shit, and they put him on the spit. And man, you would have seen how the motherfuckers was running to get that dog meat. I was like, wow. Is it good? They was fucking that dog up. They had one man, he had a whole big old fucking plate. Like he had a big family that was having a party. And I was like, wow. I learned not to eat nothing out the gas station. They have too many cooks. I don't eat everybody food. Black people eat dogs also when they think they got a raccoon. My father did. Oh wow. Oh wow. So did he like it? And how he found out it was a dog? Now you got me fucking wondering, do I want some fucking rabbit? Damn. Cause hmm, yeah, it could be a little chihuahua. Oh my god. No. I wanna say a dog would be dark meat, right? I wanna say that. Wow. Hmm. Fuck, now you got me questioning this shit. I don't know what a skinny fucking dog looks like. Then they making these dogs smaller and smaller and fuck. You could think you eating a rabbit and be really eating a rat terrier, man. Wow. Wait, no. If they no. Fuck. I just don't know. I or you could think you eating a rabbit and you fucking around eating a labradoodle. Hmm. Hmm. Right. That's why I'm kind of questioning. Yes, I have had rabbit, but in this day and age, like I said, her daddy ate a dog thinking it was raccoon. You could be fucking buying a rabbit, thinking you buying a rabbit, and it could be something else because they sell them frozen. Okay, Uh, fuck. Damn. I want to say a rat terrier rib cage would be bigger than a rabbit's. Oh yes, duck is delicious, and I like to assault my duck before I bake it. What you mean assault? I like to dunk it in hot water and throw hot water on it and shit. Yes, duck does make good dressing. Um, uh, a few years ago, I did a duck for Thanksgiving, and then I had duck left over, and I made a duck dressing. And Curtis was like, "This the best fucking shit ever." I was like, "What?" He said, "This shit. I mean, this is off the chain. What is this?" I said, "It's duck." He was like, "Man, this is good as all get out. Why you ain't been making duck dressing?" I was like, "Cause it's rich, you know, and I don't, necessarily won't eat that rich. And then duck is expensive. It's expensive here. That's one of the things I miss about home because out here I can only buy a whole duck, right? But in New Orleans, we used to go to the Vietnamese store and you could just buy the breast or you could just buy leg quarters of the duck. Only place I might be able to get that is if I go to the Asian market. Yeah, duck is some good eating. Like a duck, $30. Yeah, it is. Duck is the bomb. It's real delicious. And then being as though the duck is so fatty, if you dry out a duck, you a bad fucking cook for real. Wow, you paid $13 for a duck? That must have been a small duck. Over here, we pay something like $6 a pound for duck. Yeah, that is just. You know what? I'm saying that next time I go to Aldi's, cause I get my duck at Aldi's. Next time I go to Aldi's, I'ma check and I'ma see. But I know the last time I brought a duck, I paid something like 20 something dollars for it. Wow. Yeah, I love a good piece of duck. My daddy thing used to be the turducken, right? And I have watched him do a turducken. He couldn't get me to do no fucking turducken. And I don't have that skill. Because for one, you have to completely debone all three of them. Ain't no such thing when they not high here. And I remember one year my daddy was determined he was gonna make his own turducken. And he sat there and he deboned all those fuckers. And I was like, more power to you. And but let me see. Okay. Is the chicken stuffed inside the turkey stuffed? I know. Is the chicken stuffed in the duck and then the duck in the turkey? I guess that kind of makes sense, huh? So that the the duck could kind of try to keep everything moist, because you know duck is real greasy. But man, you go online or however shit go, like in the store they sell turduckens, but they only like sell like the breast part of it, and they want $100 for a turducken in Louisiana, and then that don't even include the shipping. That's another reason I won't go down to Houston, because I guess I wouldn't mind paying $100 and instead of if I didn't have to pay the 50 something to get it shipped. Not really. It's an art, because like I say, they debone all those completely. Um, well, I guess you leave the turkey legs, but as far as the rib cages and the backbones and all that, you take all that out the chicken. Um, the chicken, the duck, and the turkey. So that part is time consuming. Then, depending on what kind of stuffing you stuff in it, they charge you for that too. They normally stuff it with dirty rice. Oh wait, excuse me, rice dressing, cornbread dressing. I've seen them do it with cheese and broccoli, casserole, and yeah, that's about where they running at. When it's not the holidays, you might be able to get it for 75, but when the holidays kick in, they want 100 plus. And I guess well, back then it wasn't that high, but that's what it costs now. So if you want to do your own turducken, you better brush up on deboning poultry. I remember I went to the library and I got a butcher book, right? Because that's when I was still like, I was like, I want to buy me a lamb. Not that I was going to, slaughter it, but I needed to know how to, break it down and butcher it or whatever. So I was like, because you got the option to get the lamb sent to you whole, in small pieces or large pieces. And I'm like, what's the fucking difference? I know small pieces, they probably cut it all up how you would want it, maybe. You get your rack of ribs, you get two of them. You get your two leg roasts, of course, because it got two back legs. Then you get your two shanks. Well, if once they cut it, maybe four shanks. Um, but all the rest of that shit is stew meat, you know, because I've had the quote unquote uh ribs, breastbone type shit. That shit greasy as the fuck. Like once you cook that shit, if you like roast it in a pan, you be able to get you some lamb tallow and be using it for lotion. If you don't season the motherfucker, you know. But lamb is greasy as hell. when it comes to that breastbone rib thing. I brought that shit twice, and I was like, I didn't like it the first time. What the fuck convinced you to buy this shit again? But shit, I don't know. That'd be fucked up. Fuck around, go buy a rabbit. Man, I shouldn't. You done put that shit in my head now. Or what if I buy a rabbit and it's a little? They got 2, 3 little rabbits in there and they really squirrels. But at that point, is there really a difference between rabbit and squirrel? They both hot. They both rodent-like. Once you cut the tail off, who's to know? They could be like, oh, those baby rabbits. Who's to know? Wow. What you say you for? Man, I had to stop watching alone because watching them shows, I was like, I wonder if squirrel is good. I wonder if squirrel is good. What that shit tastes like. And so I went online and I looked up, buy squirrel meat online, And I found a squirrel. But I'd be fucked. I'm gonna pay $100 for a squirrel. Like that bitch like this big. What you want $100 for that bitch? What the fuck So this supposed to be some kind of delicacy or some shit. And am I getting a head? Am I supposed to eat the brains out of it or some shit? Like, then it wasn't a regular fucking squirrel. It was a fucking English squirrel. I was like, oh, that's what the upsurge in price for. Because it's an English squirrel. Bullshit. Take my sons to the country, they're going to learn how to hunt the deer. I don't know if I would want them with no fucking bow and arrows and no guns around me. Wow. No. I go buy my rabbit at the store. I don't hunt. I tried to catch the little rabbits in my yard, but I realized they're not gonna be enough to eat. And cause some dumb fuck let go the wolf rabbits, okay? That little motherfucker be that big in my yard. And like, what the fuck I'm gonna do with that? Now see, you say the possums and the raccoons fight over there. But over here, the cats and the possums fight. And the dogs don't fuck with the cats. Like they might look at them, they might even bark, but they don't fuck with them. I'm gonna say the cat because I remember when the cat and the possum got into it, and the possum was limping. So I'm gonna have to say the cat. But they say a possum is a motherfucker too. I've seen a possum fuck up a Rottweiler. So I don't know. That might be why Oreo was fighting that other cat. But I know I've seen the possum limping after the fight. Right. Shit. The possum, see how the chicken be running the cats? A possum, is that the one that she got now? A possum had tried to eat one of her chickens. Make it make sense. Wow. Fuck no. Look, if that little cat was about to take on that squirrel, I know a rat got a problem. But we have so many fucking cats around here. And that's why we don't have them type of problems. There's like, I used to see snakes in my yard. I don't see that no more. I used to see big spiders. And since the cats done came, I ain't been seeing that shit. Oh no, I don't fuck with a possum either, but you ever seen them motherfuckers' teeth? Wow. You saying that. Have you ever seen a nutria rat? Wow. They probably do. Because a raccoon will box your ass. And them bitches are smart enough to fucking be able to, like, if you don't have your can lid on there tight, them bitches know how to open them. You know, they got a little sense. And the possum ain't got no sense. You shine a light on that bitch, he like that. They don't got no sense. And that the very first time I ever saw a possum, that's what happened. The headlights hit it. That bitch just fell out. Bitch, you in the middle of the road. Get the fuck up. Bitch, lucky my daddy didn't stop the car and fucking knock him over the head and put him in the trunk. I ain't lying. That's fucked. Wow. Wow. Y'all got raccoon problem like that? Shit. No, you can't be scared. Fuck. I have not seen a raccoon around here in a while. Dwayne, did he go outside? I don't know. I have not seen. Now, when I first moved here, I saw a raccoon and her little babies. But I have not seen a raccoon in a while. I know the possums is still around. And the cats. But I have not seen a raccoon in a while. You know what? I'm going to do a video one day. I'm going to show y'all why we got that wildlife by us. I kid you not. They've built houses like a motherfucker since we've moved here, but it's kind of rural over here. Like, not directly when you go on the main street, but like a little bit down the way is woods. And then they got a little creek over there. Then when you go in the back way through there, that ain't nothing but fucking woods and empty fields. Oh no, Miss Boosie. Mm-mm. It was a bag. Oh hell no. Wow. Wow. Now we have coyotes, but I don't fucks with them. I give them bitches days respect. I'm telling you, we was outside and one of them bitches walked up. I was like, y'all bitches, when I say get up and go inside and y'all don't want to go inside, fuck y'all. And I'm saying it was a coyote, but I really think that bitch was a wolf because that bitch was huge. And you know, coyotes top out at what, 60 pounds? Maybe 70, maybe. But this bitch had to be 100 and something pounds. This bitch was huge. I think it was a wolf. Wow. I just watched I want to say it was a TikTok, and they had this little boy, and he was holding a vulture, and his daddy said, "What you got there?" He said, "I got a chicken." His daddy said, "Oh, that's what you got there?" He said, "How you catch that bird?" He said, "I have a bird." That's what he said. And his daddy said, "How you catch that bird?" He said, "I saw it when I was going over there to get in the play on the fort, and I shook the tree, and it fell out the tree, and it started to run, and I ran behind it. Then when it hit, I made it run out the spot. Then I grabbed it and I pulled it to me." He said, "I think he hurt. That's the only reason I called him." And that little motherfucker had a vulture. I went, wow. Was the dog already dead? Wow. It had to be. Do vultures eat fresh meat? Don't they just eat dead prey? I don't know. Yeah, but ain't vultures scavengers? Okay. Yeah, I know. I thought I know. I wasn't tripping. I'm like, no. Every now and then we see them circling around. I'd be like, wow. And I guess that's my cue because I don't know. I'm supposed to be going to get 3 things from the store. Y'all think I'm gonna end up with just them 3 things? I don't think so. Wow. Nope. I don't fuck with skunks. at all. You can have all the fucking space and room you fucking want. I don't fucks with them because, bitch, you fuck around and spray me, I'm just gonna have to go to jail because I'm killing your ass. I don't fucks with the skunks. And imagine people eat skunks. No, I don't. Mm-mm. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to go to jail. I'm just gonna have to take that charge. No. And from my understanding, when the skunk spray your ass, you gonna stink for a while. No, I ain't got no time for no shit like that. Having to take no fucking tomato juice baths and shit. Mm-mm. No, no. You got to die. You got to die. And you lucky I don't put you on my plate once I kill your ass. Like just take your hind legs or something and dress that. I don't need your whole body. But then again, I like when he spray you, he got more of that shit. So no, I don't think I would want to eat no skunk. Wow. Yeah, what the fuck if you taser that bitch and he spray your ass? So are tasers legal in Chicago? Just a question. You don't have to tell me. I'll look it up. I heard that they in Chicago, people are now carrying fucking guns. I thought guns were illegal in Chicago. I thought the only people who could have guns was the police, and when they get off, they got to put their gun in a locker. Not everybody could. Well, of course, everybody could have them, but oh wow, you stunk for 2 months. See, that's too long. That's too long. That bitch got to die. Mm-mm. Can't do that one. Right, 2 months, that's a long fucking time. And that bitch got to die. Thank you for letting me know. I was on the right train of thought. If you spray me, you got to go. And like I was saying a minute ago, I'm going to say good night, y'all. Thank y'all for coming. Y'all be blessed. Y'all have a good weekend. Good night, Crystal. Good night, Stacy. Good night, Miss Boosie. Good night, Bonita. Good night, Monique. Uh, Janelle. There you go. Scrab it. Good night. Good night, y'all. Yeah, thanks for coming in. Y'all be blessed. Good night, Chatterboo. Good night, Janelle. Hold on, before I go, since you mentioned that, I'm gonna say it was last week, um, August 29th. I went outside because we was about to go, and that was on my truck. It's brown. You know what? I think I'm gonna post a picture so you can see it better. But that was on my first he was on my bumper. Then I scared him and he jumped on the tailgate. Yeah, I'm gonna post it so you can see it better. But that bitch was very colorful and beautiful. Right. But I see the little bitty ones be in the grass. You know, when I go walk over that way and they start jumping and every fucking thing. So yeah. All right then, y'all. Have a good one. Be safe. Enjoy your weekend. Till next time, y'all. Peace, love, and hair grease. And I'm out. I'm always say that, but this is a two-step process. So now when I say I'm out, I'm out. Good night.